How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to Magic Game World. I want you to stop for a second and think about 2026, because from where I'm sitting, we are staring down the barrel of what might be one of the best years for third-person shooters we have ever seen. I'm serious. The sheer variety and quality on the horizon is just staggering. We've got legendary franchises making their epic return, mind-bending new IPs that look like they're from the future, and everything in between. So today, we're not doing a ranked list. This is a straight-up showcase. We're diving into 9 of the most anticipated third-person shooters that you absolutely need to have on your radar for 2026. Let's get right into it. Alright, let's kick things off with a name that everyone knows, but in a way we've never seen before. We're talking about 007 First Light. When it was announced that IO Interactive, the absolute masters of the sandbox stealth genre from the Hitman series, were making a Bond game, the entire industry just collectively went, "Oh yes, that makes perfect sense." And this isn't some movie tie-in. This is a completely original origin story featuring a younger, raw James Bond at the start of his career. They're promising a heavy focus on stealth, clever gadget use, and those big cinematic action set pieces. The idea of taking that Hitman DNA, the intricate levels, the disguises, and the emergent gameplay, and injecting it with the high-tech flair of Bond, I mean, come on, that's a dream combination. This has the potential to be the definitive Bond game we've been waiting for, and it's set to drop in March 2026. But while Bond is all about classic spycraft injected with high-tech flair, our next game takes tactical gameplay into a whole new mind-bending dimension. Let's talk about Black State. Every time new footage of this game drops, it just breaks the internet. The photorealism that this small Turkish team at Motion Blur Studios achieving is on another level. It genuinely looks like real life half the time. But graphics only get you so far. It's the gameplay ideas here that have me really hooked. It's a single-player, story-driven game with tactical stealth, but the killer feature is the real-time portal system. And this isn't a gimmick. Imagine flanking an entire squad by literally opening a window to another part of the level behind them. No loading, no cuts. It's seamless. The tactical possibilities there are just nuts. This is one of those indie projects that looks like it has a quintuple A budget. If they pull this off, it could change things. And while Black State feels like it's from the distant future, sometimes you just want to go back to your roots with dinosaurs. The dinosaur hunter is finally back with Turok Origins. Yes, you heard me right, Turok. It feels like it's been an eternity, doesn't it? For too long, this franchise has just been sitting on the sidelines. But a new prequel is on the way. They're promising that awesome, chaotic mix of fighting futuristic soldiers one minute and a T-Rex the next. Plus, they're including both solo and co-op play, which is a fantastic move. Let's be honest, we are desperately overdue for a great, frantic, over-the-top dinosaur shooter. The potential here is huge, and we're all hoping this is the game that brings Turok roaring back into the spotlight where it belongs. Of course, you can't talk about legendary comebacks without mentioning the unmistakable sound of a revving chainsaw. It's Gears of War E-Day. Man, that reveal trailer, it was perfect. This is the story fans have been asking for since the beginning. We're going back 14 years before the first game to Emergence Day itself. This isn't about saving the world, it's about surviving the first day of hell. We get a younger Marcus Phoenix, a younger Dom Santiago, and a return to that gritty, horror-tinged roots of the original. The developers are saying it's about honoring that classic cover-based combat while capturing the sheer terror of the Locust invasion. This looks like it's going to be brutal, emotional, and an absolute must-play for anyone with an Xbox or PC. Keeping with that raw, terrifying feeling, let's stay in the horror lane and talk about Capcom's next big entry, Resident Evil Requiem. Coming in February 2026, this one is reportedly leaning hard into the pure survival horror that made the series famous. But here's the game changer. It's rumored to have an optional third-person mode right from the start. For all the players who loved the RE2 and RE4 remakes but just couldn't get on board with the first-person view of Village and 7, this is for you. Capcom is basically saying, hey, we hear you. Giving players that choice is a massive win and ensures that everyone can experience the terror in the way they prefer. From the chilling corridors of survival horror, let's step into something just plain weird in the best way possible. Let's talk about Control 2. Remedy Entertainment created something truly special with the first Control. The Oldest House is one of the greatest video game settings of all time, period. It's a character in itself. Blending that SCP-style paranormal mystery with Jesse Faden's incredible telekinetic powers and her shape-shifting service weapon created a combat loop that was just pure chaotic fun. A full-blown sequel that expands on that lore, gives us even crazier powers, and lets us explore more of that bizarre, beautiful world? Sign me up. This is easily one of my personally most anticipated games of 2026. Speaking of bizarre and beautiful worlds shrouded in mystery, let's talk about a game that's been an enigma for years now. Capcom's sci-fi epic, Pragmata, is finally set to land. It's been the wait, what is this game for a while now, right? We've seen these stunning trailers featuring a lone astronaut on the moon, a mysterious android girl, and holographic cats. It's weird, it's gorgeous, and we still know very little about it. What we do know is that it's an action-adventure game, and knowing Capcom, the third-person shooting mechanics will likely be slick and satisfying. Honestly, not knowing everything is part of the hype. It's one of Capcom's most ambitious and intriguing new IPs in a long, long time. While we don't know everything about Pragmata, we trust Capcom. And when it comes to trust, there's another studio whose name alone is a seal of quality. Housemarque, and they're back with Saros. Here's the deal. When the team behind the masterpiece that is Returnal says they're making another third-person action game, you sit up and pay attention. They're taking their expertise into a new dark sci-fi universe, this time building it around roguelike mechanics and permanent upgrades. If they can capture even a fraction of the tight, addictive, bullet-hell gunplay that made Returnal a classic, then Saros is going to be a sleeper hit that we'll be talking about all year. Do not let this one fly under your radar. From the tight, addictive loops of a roguelite, let's pull the camera way, way back and round out this list by blasting off into a grand space opera with the Expanse Osiris Reborn. A lot of us have a big Mass Effect-sized hole in our hearts, and this game looks like it could be the one to help fill it. Drawing heavy inspiration from that legendary series, it's blending tactical cover-based combat with huge, explorable planetary battlefields. For fans of the Expanse books and show, this is a dream come true. But even if you're new to the universe, the promise of a big, cinematic sci-fi RPG shooter with a rich story is always exciting. Here's hoping it delivers on that epic scale. So there you have it, 9 absolutely massive third-person shooters to get hyped about for 2026. What a year it's shaping up to be. From stealth and horror to sci-fi and nostalgia, there is literally something for everyone. But now I want to hear from you. I'm genuinely curious. What's at the top of your personal list? What's the one game we talked about today that you are dropping everything for on day one? Let me know down in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this breakdown and you're as hyped as I am, do me a favor and smash that like button. It seriously helps us out more than you know. And of course, if you want to stay up to date on all these games and more, make sure you subscribe to Magic Game World. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I'll catch you in the next one.